Hey, this is Andrew from AJS Woodworks, and this is how to replace the door latch cable on the 2004 Honda Accord. So this is the part that I'll be using, the replacement handle cable or latch cable, and this is actually a genuine Honda part. I bought it from the Honda dealership, and I'll show you the model number for it. This is for the Coupe. I'm not sure if it's the same for the sedan, but this is a part that actually broke on my car, this plastic piece here. So you can't just buy this separately, you have to buy it with the cable as far as I know. So I'll go ahead and start installing it now. Alright, so first you're going to want a flathead screwdriver, and you're going to slide it underneath this clip here and press up and out, and that'll bring that panel out. And then behind that there's two Phillips head screws, so go ahead and take those out. Next, you'll want to remove these two screws from underneath the armrest. Those are also Phillips head screws. Alright, so once you have the two screws out from underneath the armrest, you can move on to popping out the master control panel here, which mine has been popped out before, so it's a little easier, but you'll just pry up under the edges and that'll become unclipped, and it just has clips on the outer edge here on either side and on the front and back. So you pull that out, and then it has two plugs on the back end. So there are two plugs underneath. This small one here is for your mirror adjustment, and the big one back there is for your window adjustment. So you just want to unplug those, which there's just a small tab here that you press in, and then you just pull it straight out. Alright, and before you remove the door panel, you're also going to want to remove that triangle piece up there in the corner. So I'll just use a screwdriver with a cloth over it to pop it off. So that just clips in there with that metal clip. So that comes off pretty easily. And next, you will want to pop out all along the side, the bottom, and the other side of the door. You want to pop out all the clips. There's just probably about 10 or 15 plastic clips on there. And you can use a door removal tool, door panel removal tool, or you can use a screwdriver. I'm just going to use a screwdriver, but I'm going to put a cloth on the end of it so that it's not metal on metal, because if you don't use anything padded, you're going to scrape the paint off the metal there. So I'll go ahead and start popping that off. Alright, so I'll just be using a screwdriver with some cloth over it, and you just want to stick it in between the door and the door panel and pop it out like that. Alright, so now that you've gotten all the clips popped out on the door panel, you can go ahead and just lift up on the door panel and over the knob at the top here. So it actually helps to push the knob down and lock it so that you don't have to lift it as high up. So I'll go ahead and lift that off. So that comes off pretty easily, and you're going to want to reach down, and at the bottom of your door you're going to have the door light bulb, and you just want to turn that to the right and it pops right out of there. Alright, so once you pull off the door panel and you unplug that bulb down there at the bottom, you're going to have your door latch cable here, and in order to get that off, as you can see here, mine is broken, so this piece here would originally be hooked in right here, and you just pull that off, and then you'd have it like this, and this black piece here, this little latch, can be pushed off of the door latch cable. So that comes off like that, and then the door latch cable just pulls right out of that hole here. So, and then you can take the entire door panel off. Alright, so once you have the door panel off, you're going to want to remove at least this corner of the vapor barrier. It's not necessary to remove the whole thing, because the cable just goes from where it comes out here down into the corner over here. So you're just going to want to pop out this clip here and then peel back the vapor barrier, which mine, I've opened it up before, and so I have some silicone here, but yours won't have silicone. It'll have this adhesive here. So just peel back on that and you'll be able to get inside. So once you have the vapor barrier pulled back about halfway, you're going to pull the door latch cable out of the vapor barrier hole here, and you'll take off this clip here. Alright, so this is what the clip looks like. It was a little hard to get it out. Once you pop that out, I'll show you inside here. It's actually a little hard to see, but you just follow the cable. Follow it back, and you see it clips right here. Just pop that out. So just pop out this plastic clip here. So in order to get this part off of the connection in there is a little plastic piece. It's really hard to get to. You can barely see it, but you might be able to see it in there. It's this piece right here. And that just latches down on the little metal end there, and then you pop that off of that metal piece and pull it out. So I'll try to show you when I get the new one in. Alright, so once you have that unlatched, it's time to put in the new piece. And the new one, this looks a little different from the old cable. That's what the old cable looked like on the inside, and then on the outside this is the old cable and this is the new one. So it looks really similar here, but on the inside it looks a little different. So we'll see if that makes a difference or not. Hopefully this is the correct piece, but we'll see, and I'll start putting in the new cable. Alright, so this is more difficult than I thought it would be. For some reason it was really hard to reach in there, but I'll try to show you. So down there past the green piece, which is the new connection, you see this is the green piece, which is part of the new cable, and then here you have the metal piece, and that just sticks straight into that latch there, and then or it sticks straight into that piece there, and then the latch just latches down on top of it. So I wasn't able to show you because it's just so hard to see in there, but that's all you have to do is just stick that metal piece straight in and then latch it down on top, and then connect that plastic green piece in right here. So once you have that connected, you take the other end here and run that through like that, so that you have one pad on the back here and one pad on the front. And then you're going to want to clip that down there, and then run it through the vapor barrier. Alright, so now to put the door panel back on, you're just going to hook on the new cable. So just slide it in here and slide that clamp on. And then press that in. Alright, so I have the door back together. Now just to check to make sure that it works, go ahead and get in, and there you go. It works. That is how to replace the door latch cable on a 2004 Honda Accord. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching.